That's a fraternity. I'm gonna keep going on. When you see a lot, when you see one icon all the time, that's a fraternity. They all in the same gang. And I'm gonna tell you, our brother Big, love him to death. Got that Jesus piece on. They brought it back hard in New York. Don't sit up there and say you didn't, because we was rocking the African medallion. How the hell do you lose that kind of consciousness and go back to a crack of Jesus? Right. Yeah. It was a plan. Somebody then sabotaged us. Right. And if we can show we was wearing conscious symbols, then how the hell, and who was responsible for bringing this crack of Jesus back into our communities? Right. Here goes Jigger. Here go Nas. Here go Nas with the Jesus piece. But the one thing about Nas, he went and got him a couple of African pieces. I got them sitting in there, but it's gonna come back. That's the chain of King Tut that the brother had. But that's what you're supposed to do. Right. I know the brothers is gonna get some ice. You know, we can't stop the young brothers from wanting ice, but they should take their own signs and symbols and ice them out. So the young brothers and sisters be looking at the symbol, and then they'll start asking the question, what is that? And then they'll go deeper and deeper into their research and find out what it means. So this is where we was. Y'all remember the time? It was a beautiful time, wasn't it, family? It was a beautiful time when we was back then, rocking our African medallion, listening to all the revolutionary hip hop. Not no more. Peckerwood that took over, trying to say Eminem is the greatest, and he ain't nothing but a dope fiend from Warren, Michigan. He not from Detroit, so you could get over that. You know, he just using Detroit to boost his name, or he just a dope fiend. Came across 8 Mile, get a sack, and run right back across 8 Mile. Remember X-Clan? Remember X-Clan? Brothers came out, rocking the symbols. Now, I don't know what happened to the brother, because now the nigga talking about return from Mecca. He can't, hey, that's the name of their new album, Return from Mecca. You understand? From what my understanding is Professor X did not want that group to be put back together until he died. He did not want it to be put back together. So this Negro put it back together, and if you listen to the new CD, it sounds more Islamic oriented than the original X-Clan. They was talking about the African deities. You understand what I'm saying? Not anymore. The nigga done jumped fence. So again, he got the cracker right there next to him, and he got enough sense to hold it up. What's wrong with that nigga? Is he an open sellout? Is he really trying to take as many of our babies that's watching that nigga, and he could do that? Who was behind that other than the Jesuits and the Roman Catholics? That's their symbol. Walk like a duck, quack like a duck is a duck. It's a duck. But I like this one. It's because the brother at least he had enough sense to put his own face up there. I like that. He didn't go put no cracker face up there. So that's what I'm talking about. At least deify yourself. And so here, you even got Nas, he even got, I'm going to blow it up. He even got a black Madonna right there. So he got him a couple of pieces. You know, that's what our young peoples need to see. I'm not mad at the brothers for wanting to live large, because I want to live large. But I sacrifice that for my people. But we cannot tell these youngins they can't get it. Because they're going to get it. Because their mom and daddy ain't doing shit for them. So when you tell them they can't get it, then they're going to leave your ass. So you got to find a way to bridge that gap. And we want to bridge the gap. But they ain't coming up out them streets unless you can give them a job. So if the elders don't want the youth to sell dope, get off your ass and build some corporations. Because we born into this world. We didn't have to be born in this world. So if you're going to take the time to give birth to an African child, provide for them. But the elders, all they want to talk about, look at the youth. Look at them, they mad. They mad because they ain't been raised. That's why. Now look at these niggas. Nothing but clowns. Nothing but buffoons. This nigga got Bart Simpson. This nigga got McDonald's signs up there. How cheap can you be? At least we used to go steal the emblem up off the Benz and make a chain out of it. You understand? This nigga got McDonald's. The 99-cent menu. This nigga crazy, man. Now, this young bird, of course, you know, he happened to been in Detroit, and somehow his chain ended up missing. He came down there talking, you know, Detroit and Baltimore is a lot like the same city. Just can't run up in here and get to talking, you know what I'm saying? You got to make peace with your brother and sister. And so he came up in there, he didn't make peace. So somehow he didn't go home with his chain up, you know? But, you know, it transforms. I mean, damn, family. What is we gonna do? I mean, this is what we can say about ourselves. This is what represents us. Damn cartoons. Now look at this, bro. I love Wu-Tang. I love RZA. But, you know, I'm trying to figure out what it is, because these brothers is 5%ers. Right. Supposedly. And see, they always want to run their goddamn mouth about what Seti do. Now, I ain't gonna put no goddamn Dracula teeth on talking about I'm God. Right. Because, nigga, that ain't got nothing to do with no goddamn God of mine. He walking around with the damn Peckerwood ideology. That's Kabbalism. And niggas got enough nerve to talk about Seti. And then they promote Chinese culture. And they don't respect nothing about Africa. You go in the 120s, they talking about Africa means savage. And nigga, I don't know nothing more savage than Asians and crackers. They got a Tarzan and Jane mentality. Africa got more evidence of ancient civilization than any continent on the planet. How the hell they talking about Africans mean savage? Go in the 120s and look at it. Does it say it or don't it say it? Prove it to me. Prove it to me. Pull it out. No, well, you know, I can prove it because I got it in here. I got it in here. I got it here. And when I get to it, it's coming up. It's coming up. I'll be damned if I come out without the documentation. That's right. Now, I'm not one you going to catch up on that. Now, is the Wu-Tang, is they 5%ers? He got the 5%. Do y'all bang on them for that? I mean, if you're a 5%er, then I'm asking you, do he represent y'all? Do he represent y'all? He represents us. Okay then, but does that got Dracula? We talking about Dracula. We talking about Dracula. We talking about Dracula. That's what I'm asking you. Because what I'm saying, I'm not doing it to disrespect, but they spit on me. And what I'm showing is that you can show that even in your organization, there's some bullshit that's going on like any organization. Okay then, I'm not dissing everybody. I'm not dissing everybody. It's particular to certain individuals in the 5% who are on YouTube right now calling me out, saying that I'm a banger. But they didn't say shit when Raekwon jumped on Joe Budden, when they ran up in there and whooped his ass. He's sitting on, I got pictures of him sitting up there like Scarface in front of a damn pound of coke. Okay then, good. I'll respond. Okay, good. All right then. But he raps. He rapped at some point in time. Sure did. So what we doing is we looking right here. And we can show that Odin, Woden, is the king of the Norse god. That's who Santa Claus is. All of these white cracker deities. Ain't no reason for nobody to be worshiping no goddamn cracker in 2010. Give a damn what you say.